Hello, Arcadio. This will be some video feedback for you on the web banner, and I'm glad you got this in. I won't penalize you for being late. We've got 2 weeks to go. If I can help you cross the finishing line, just let me know. This is the banner that you posted in the discussion board, and I'll open up what you submitted in the assignment prompt in Photoshop. But you found actually a script typeface that is about as close to the Amethyst Bay as I've seen. It's not exactly the same, but it's from the same era, suggests an engraved script. And you have used just one size of Arial, I see. You might consider consolidating those lines so that, it's a sequence of maybe 3 lines of type rather than those short lines. And having the type centered and then the Amethyst Bay logo off to the lower left, I like his symmetry. I think we all respond to it. But, perhaps have a more irregular arrangement of type. Maybe stagger these lines. And play up the beauty of this script typeface. Perhaps make it really large across the entire field with these 3 lines of type, blink or changing. Which brings me to the movement. I think it's fine. You might consider some tweening, I guess they call it, for smoother transitions, and I'll show you what that's about in Photoshop. Arcadio, nice package, complete package, and I wanted to first acknowledge your screenshots. You can interweave these into your final reflection, like illustrations, and you don't need too many of them, just sort of experiences you had primarily with the software. I think it's what the rubric for the final reflection says. And I see that you've got another screenshot. I'm assuming that is of the animation. And here are your banner PSDs. Now, let's see, are there dates on these? I'm going to open up this one. Yeah, that's Alexis Cooper's, by the way. It's prompting me for a vector smart object, which I'm going to assume is the type. And I see your frame editor. Let me back it up. Very simple. Yes. Okay, so I had mentioned the idea of tweening, and I oftentimes cringe when I say that. That's inserting transition frames. I'm just going to go with the defaults, just for purposes of demonstration. Now these additional frames that I added are at 1 second intervals. I think I want to speed them up a little bit just to see what we get, and it'll be brief, but there are some parameters that you can use for tweening. I've used all 3, one of them being transparency. I think there's several others. One's fade in or fade out. But anyway, the idea is to get movement as well as typography that reinforces relaxation and enjoyment, right? Good job. You've got good ingredients. There's no photographic image, though. I'm wondering whether this is enough context for a spa, especially a spa or resort in the Virgin Islands.